The birthplace of TRIO, we celebrate 25 years of TRIO service to the transplant community. But more than that, we celebrate life. Most of us have been faced with medical challenges, even death, but are enjoying life here today filled with joy, passion for cause, and excitement of this 25th anniversary Gala event with very special friends and gifted leaders who truly have changed the world with their skill and dedication. Tom, Walter, Yushi. Special guest, Dr. Tom Starzo, a pioneer of liver transplantation, and Walter Graham, longtime leader of UNIS, are two of many in this room who have made and are still making a world of difference through their efforts. We're honored to have our Japan chapter president, Yushi Nomura, fly all the way here from Tokyo just for this celebration. Yushi and his chapter members, 200 strong, are driving change and saving lives with new laws and changing public attitude toward organ donation and transplant in their culture. In a very different way, each of us are here today because of the generous and mostly anonymous gift of life-saving organ donation. And for that, we took a minute before of silence to offer our gratitude for what God, through our donors and gifted medical teams, have done in our lives, making tonight's celebration here together possible. As TRIO's current president, it's a privilege and honor to serve you. A giving back for my own life-saving heart gift I received 18 years ago from a young 38-year-old man, Roberto Cuevas. While he never knew me, through his brother Gilberto, I know him very well. Roberto and I have been a team now for many years, and I have a deep sense that Roberto is enjoying this life we share, especially when we are speaking out on organ donation and the success of transplantation to an audience of young, pretty nurses. Roberto died that day, but amazingly, his heart still beats strong here tonight. His brother tells me he was a ladies' man. I tell that to the class of nurses, and then I apologize to the male nurses in the audience. He makes me say it every time. Tonight, we are also honored to have we hope to have had two former TRIO presidents. J.T. Rhodes called yesterday to say, I can't risk it. We've got to go into the hospital, get some more tests. He's dealing with a number of challenges. And I must admit, we breathed a sigh of relief, Sylvia and I, to hear that it wasn't coming, because the long ride from Jacksonville, Florida, and we didn't trust that his health was good enough to do that. So he made the right decision. He called this morning to send his greetings and had to interrupt his call as they took him up for an x-ray. So JT is very much here. One person, the other in the heart as he deals with health challenges, each of whom have made tonight possible through their own many years of leadership, often keeping our organization alive when the days look bleak. J.T. Rhodes and Elizabeth Rubin are two reasons TRIO is still here today. And on behalf of all the members, I thank you both for having the faith and vision that kept you so committed over these years. Looking back this past quarter century, I can't help but reflect on the vision and passion and feel indebted to so many of you. To those who are not able to join us, and others who dedicated their transplant life extension to our TRIO mission, but have now passed on, I feel both gratitude and a debt to pay forward for their gifts that led to the TRIO we celebrate here today. It is an exciting time for our organization, poised as it is to continue its growth in support of our vision and mission of helping others, as those before us have done for each of us. In partnership with UNOS, our network of OPOs and related organizations, and the medical teams that make all this possible, we multiply what each one of us can do alone, using the strength of a united one TRIO to leverage what each gives into something much bigger. As local chapters and individual members at large, we continue to make a difference in this very challenged world of organ donation and transplant. Allow me to highlight just a few things that are generating that TRIO excitement today that I feel, and I hope you feel. Today's USA Today newspaper, a was disappointed when it showed up under our doors and it didn't have what I'm about to talk about. I went back and looked at the contract. Well, there's 14 million of these papers that went out in New York, Chicago, and LA that have what Sylvia's going to pass out right now. A 12-page section that in their newspaper looks like this. In this marketplace, it's a cancer insert. In those marketplaces, it's a kidney awareness. And on the opening page of that 12-page segment is our ad. Trio has an ad in a nationwide USA Today thing that something like 20 million people are going to see. And it's not just bringing out the Trio name to all those people, but it's also advertising our website and asking them to help with our primary care physician program that many of you know more about and will know more tomorrow when we have our our luncheon speaker and talk about the process that we're trying to use you as grassroots members to raise awareness through your primary care physicians for everybody else. We have a new Trio strategic plan, the first in more than a decade, that will guide us into the future. And I'm amazed at the number of organizations that are doing this for whatever reason under the same full moon this year. We continue to engage a strong, fully populated board of directors, welcoming our newest member, Steve O'Connick. Steve, where'd Steve go? Steve O'Connick, welcome to our board, bringing us up to 4 chapter leadership experience board members. 13 vibrant local and 1 international chapter as seen in tonight's dinner program, and you'll see more of that. But that's a souvenir book we want to hang on to. 2 recently incorporated but not yet chartered new chapters in process, Seattle and Baltimore. Today's formation of a new medical advisory board under Dr. Tom Peters' leadership. Trio being in its best financial position in over a decade, an achievement due to a disciplined budget, creative revenue generation, and tight expense control. Coming from a time when a president had to make personal loans to keep us afloat. Our managing service director, Sylvia, standing up there, had to graciously wait 3 months or more for payments of her service. And when a treasurer had to say, we're bankrupt. Today's bills are paid on time throughout the entire year. We enjoyed a steady revenue stream with our projects, earning respect with grant sources, in turn allowing us to invest in our membership with the scholarships that those needed to come here today. And with 8% of our event funding being paid to members for this education and other mission supporting projects. I'm very proud that we're able to turn that back into the chapters and to you individual members who need it to pay for the travel and the lodging to come to an event like this. I hope that you too feel that excitement and will carry it back to your local communities and chapters, spreading it with Trio members everywhere. Thank you for all you do, for being here with us for this very special occasion of looking back 25 years and moving forward. Thank you.